Hey guys, I'm back with some more Gina B. Jones Graduation Girl. This is chapter 4 and it is called Cats and Gowns. Remember, Gina B is on her way back from the principal's office. I skipped in the door of room 9. Then my whole face got happy because guess who was talking to my teacher? It was Gus Bologna, that's who. And Gus Bologna is my favorite janitor. I zoomed right over to that guy. Gus Bologna, it's a joy to see ya, I said, and so what brings you here anyway? Gus Bologna patted my head. I had an important delivery to make, sis, he said. Just then, my bestest friend Lucille came running up to me. She pointed to a big stack of boxes. It's cats and gowns, Gina B, she shouted. Gus Bologna brought us cats and gowns. She twirled me all around. I heard him talking to the teacher. The cats and gowns are right there in those boxes. Everyone is getting one for graduation, she said. I jumped up and down at that wonderful news, because who doesn't love cats? That's what I would like to know. Do you think it's really cats? I think it might be caps. What about you guys? Cats and gowns, I hollered. Cats and gowns, hollered room 9. Mrs. sat down in her chair real slow. Then Gus Bologna patted her shoulder, and he said the word, good luck. Mrs. said for room 9 to please stop shouting. I'm sorry, boys and girls, but Lucille did not hear me correctly. She said no one in room 9 is getting a cat and gown for graduation. Room 9 did a loud groan. Then what exactly are we getting? I asked. Caps and gowns, said Mrs. You're all getting a cap and gown for graduation, not a cat and gown. No, I heard you, said Lucille. I heard you say cat, teacher. I know I did. I know it. Mrs. said for Lucille to hush, and then she passed out the boxes to all the children. I looked inside my box real curious, and then I kept looking and looking because something was not right in there. My cap got run over by a truck, I think, I said. It's a big square Flexo. Mrs. laughed. Then she came to my table, and she unfolded my cap, and she put it right on my head. Hey, what do you know? It fits, I said. After that, all of us put our caps and gowns on, and we all skipped around the room, only not Lucille, because she was still upset about that cat issue, of course. Can you see them? Pretty soon the bell was going to ring, and so Mrs. made us put our outfits back in our boxes. I'm going to let you take these home today, she said, but please do not play with them on the bus, and do not play with them at home either. These caps and gowns are white, and white material gets soiled very easily. I know, Mrs., I said. I know white material gets soiled easy, 'cause one time my Grandpa Miller spilled a drink on his new white tie, and you can still see the drink spot on that thing. Mrs. looked at me. Then she sat back down and looked at her desk very quiet. And she waited for the bell to ring. And that was the end.